Like it or not, Elon Musk sits atop a mountain of wealth because his mind operates like a cheat code, fast, unconventional, and endlessly adaptive. In this moment, a host attempts to corner him with a clever trap, only for Musk to effortlessly dismantle it, brushing it aside with the casual indifference of a cat lazily swatting at a laser pointer.
The South African government is working around the rules on black ownership in order to allow Starlink in. Do you recognize that as a conflict of interest?
No, of course not. First of all, you should be questioning why are there racist laws in South Africa? That's the first problem. That's what you should be attacking. All races should be on an equal footing in South Africa. That's the right thing to do. That's the deal. And there should be no preference given to one or the other. Whereas there are now 140 laws in South Africa that give strong preference to if you're a black South African and not otherwise. And so now I'm in this absurd situation where I was born in South Africa but cannot get a license to operate in Starlink because I'm not black.
Well, it looks like that's about to change.
Notice her response, or rather, notice a complete absence of one. She's performing Olympic-level verbal gymnastics to dodge the question, flipping into vague lines like, well, it looks like it's about to change. It might, it could, it may. In other words, she's saying absolutely nothing. It's excuse after excuse, as if she's reading straight from the How Not to Commit to Anything handbook. And the best part? She never stops. It's like she's stuck in an infinite loop of maybe, possibly, someday. Meanwhile, Elon Musk isn't buying any of it. He's sitting there, metaphorical blowtorch in hand, ready to hold her feet to the fire until she either gives a real answer or melts into a puddle of may.
I just asked you a question. Please answer. Does that seem right to you?
Well, those rules were designed to bring about an era of more economic equality in South Africa, and it looks like the government has found a way around those rules for you.
I asked you a question.
This is your interview. Everyone wants to hear from you.
Ask your question. Yes or no?
Not for me. Not for me to answer. I have got a question for you about your government work and the amount of savings.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want front row seats to more of these clowns getting exposed. But seriously, just watch this circus act unfold. She actually has to pause and stammer out, well, I can't. It's not for me to answer. Excuse me. He didn't ask her to rewrite the United States Constitution. He just asked for her personal opinion, a simple thought. And yet, she's so tangled up in her own phoniness that even offering a straightforward answer seems more terrifying to her than juggling chainsaws while blindfolded.
Why do you like racist laws?
This is not for me to answer. Come on.
Yes, it is.
Now, you wouldn't be trying to dodge a question.
You have to ask a question. I answer my question. No, you answer mine.
I want to ask you about the total...
I can't believe it. That's not good.
I want to ask you about the total amount.
Your
decision to be committed to Tesla for the next 5 years, as long as you are still with us on this planet, is completely independent of pay?
No.
It's not independent. So pay is a relevant factor then to your commitment to Tesla.
Let's not have this whole thing be a discussion of my alleged pay. It's not a money thing. It's a reasonable control thing. I can't be sitting there and one day get tossed out by, for political reasons, by activists. That would be unacceptable.
And yep, they're going to keep trying. They've been at it for years, literally firebombing Tesla dealerships, as if that's somehow going to stop the guy who casually builds rockets for fun. But here's the kicker. Elon Musk is way too rich. Not just by an island rich. We're talking change the global economy before lunch rich. And yet people still act like waving money in his face is going to change his mind. Newsflash, it's not. For Elon, money isn't the carrot. It's a byproduct, the side effect, the crumbs left after the meal. What drives him is the mission. He wants to use his wealth and brain power to reshape the future. Maybe not the way you do it, maybe not the way she'd do it, but the way he envisions it. That's his North Star. And let's be crystal clear. This isn't grifting. This isn't, I need a quick payday to keep the lights on. The man is literally trying to drag humanity into the future, whether we're ready or not. And like it or not, that actually matters.
One question before we move on to other companies, which is that I wonder if some of what has happened to Tesla in the last few months, did you take it personally?
Yes.
And did it make you regret any of, or think twice about your political endeavors? Because it is...
I did what needed to be done. The violent antibody reaction, and I'm not someone who's ever committed violence, and yet massive violence was committed against my companies, massive violence was threatened against me. Who are these people? Why would they do that?
Yeah, and here's the part nobody seems to get. It's not Elon Musk who really takes a hit, it's the everyday employees. What do people imagine? That everyone at Tesla is some yacht-owning billionaire lighting cigars with $100 bills? Come on. Most of them are just regular folks working at dealerships on the production line, or in the offices. People with mortgages, car payments, and a favorite fast food order. And from everything I've seen and heard, Elon's companies actually pay decently. He's not the type to nickel and dime the crew that keeps the whole machine running. But when people go after him, it's their livelihoods that get caught in the crossfire. And you can tell from the way he talks that he genuinely hates that. He doesn't want the people who are supporting him, who are literally helping build the brand brick by brick, to end up as collateral damage in somebody else's war.
How wrong can they be? They're on the wrong side of history, and that's an evil thing to do. To go and damage some poor innocent person's car, to threaten to kill me. What's wrong with these people? I've not harmed anyone. So, something needs to be done about them. And a number of them are going to prison. And they deserve it. And more will.
You're referring to the attacks on Tesla showrooms. But I think...
Yeah. What's into showrooms and burning down cars is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Those people will go to prison. And the people that funded them and organized them will also go to prison. Don't worry.
But wouldn't you...
We're coming for you.
Wouldn't you...
You see, Elon Musk isn't backing down. He's making it crystal clear that violence is wrong and that anyone who uses it will be held accountable. But watch what happens next. Instead of taking his answer at face value, the host tries a different angle. She's not interested in addressing the violence itself. She's trying to bait him into accepting a flawed premise, one that somehow pins the blame on his own political views rather than on the people actually committing the violence.
But wouldn't you acknowledge that some of the people who turned against Tesla in Europe were upset at your politics, and very few of them would have been violent in any way. They just objected to what they saw you say or do politically.
Well, it's certainly fine to object to political things, but it's not fine to resort to violence and hanging someone in effigy and threats. That's obviously not okay. That's absurd. That is in no way justifiable at all, in any way, shape, or form. And some of the legacy media nonetheless have sought to justify it, which is unconscionable. Shame on them.
And that really says it all. This lady's logic is so backwards, it's practically doing cartwheels. She actually says, well, wouldn't they have not been violent if you hadn't talked about your politics openly? Oh, brilliant. So now it's Elon Musk's fault? Classic victim blaming 101. Basically, the message to Elon is, if you had just stayed quiet or maybe dressed differently, none of this would have happened, right? Is that really the standard we're setting now? I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think she genuinely believes that, or was she just scrambling for any excuse? Drop your take in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, maybe this is a bigger conversation we should be having.